Hi folks, we got here Dana Williams with Wish to Fish group. We got P-Dot who makes the rods and reels. We're getting ready to start our meeting. It's Saturday morning. Come on by. Well, look at this, man.
So I learned about you guys from Doc, so thank you very much, and I appreciate all the support. I'll give you a little background. I could talk days.
Slow down, girl. Slow down, girl.
How much time do I have?
Go ahead.
If you have questions after, please come and ask, because it's a lot to say. And so Wish to Fish was started in 2006. The basic mission is getting kids back outside, getting them away from the television, away from the video games, social media, and getting them back into the great outdoors. So we totally take it for granted. Obviously, everybody in here loves to go fishing, and we can do that. We can just jump up, we can get in the car, we can go wherever we want. We can call a charter captain and get him to take us fishing or her to take us fishing. Not everybody has that opportunity. Not everybody can just jump in the car. Not the parents may not have the resources to take the children, or if there's even some that may just not even know where to go, what to do, or how to do it. So we talk about, you could either be confined to four walls in a house, that where, like I just said, where people just don't have the resources to do it, but then you also have the children that are confined to four walls in a hospital room. So think about that these families are here and they're stuck in a hospital room for days or months or longer, and so the last thing that they're thinking about is, how can I do something nice, do something fun to take my family and get them outdoors and get them fishing. So that's what Wish to Fish does. We don't just say take a kid fishing, we make it happen. So we work with guys like Captain Mike Gallo. He's been a big help for us. We've done a few trips out of his lodge. One group that we've taken out of there is a group called Truth in Nature, and that is a group of fatherless young men. And so we have about 10 to 15 young men with their mentors, and we do 5 or 6 captains out of Mike's lodge and take them fishing. So that's what we do. Captain Matt McCabe, please, 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 if you can help support him. He does anything and everything. He calls me and says, Danica, do you have a list? Who can I take next? I don't have to go to him. He comes to me and says, please, I want to take somebody fishing. So he has done multiple trips for Wish to Fish Louisiana, and I can't thank him enough. So please help support Matt. Like I said, if you have any questions, we say we want to put kids on the water that would not normally have the opportunity to go fishing. Like I said, we take it for granted that there are children out there, whether it be at-risk youth or kids that are sick, kids that have been hospitalized, and it's not just about the youth getting out, right? This week coming up on Wednesday, hopefully the weather won't be bad as it's looking right now. We are taking 20 participants from the Miracle League of Greater New Orleans. Hotard Bus is donating the bus. We do this every year in Venice, Louisiana. So they meet at Clearview Shopping Center. All the kids meet with their parents, and they bus them down to Venice Marina, where we have 10 charter boat captains that take the kids fishing out for a day. And then when they come back in, we have activities and crafts, and Venice Marina feeds them. LA Barbecue feeds them with amazing food. So it's not just about the child with these events, with those, especially that one, sorry. You think about it, the captain is out there, and Mike can tell you, he's working with the child, and he is mentoring, he's coaching, and it's a classroom on the water. It's not just about catching fish. He's been out there forever, so he knows about the species, he knows about the alligators, the environment, everything. So it is absolutely a classroom on the water. And while their captains are doing that, and they're mingling and working with the children, the parents, they can smile and watch their kid and just feel the joy of that child being able to participate in that at that moment. And then they can also fish if they want to. They can relax, they can read a book, and then just take it all in. So
when is this event?
This Wednesday coming up. And so that one we've been doing since 2007. So next year will be 20 years. So definitely again, a lot to say. So if you guys have any questions, you can email me, call me. Doc has my phone number. Feel free to call at any time, ask questions. And do y'all have any questions right now?
How does the child get into the organization?
So we normally we do 3 to 4 events per year, and that's groups. So we work with organizations, and it's through word of mouth. So I am a part of the Steel Mimosas, so that's where I've learned about a lot of nonprofits. As a member with that group, Truth in Nature, I learned through that program, and so we started taking working with Truth in Nature. I've worked with the Son of a Saint organization out of New Orleans, Children's Endowment, Miracle League of North Shore, so it's just a bunch of different groups. However, now we have a way that if you know a family that you feel like could use a trip like this, a trip of a lifetime, then you can nominate that family. And so all you do is just call me, text me. There's a form on our website, wishtofish.org. And so you just go on our website and send us a message, and you can nominate a family to go fishing with a captain.
Do y'all do autistic kids?
Yes.
So y'all are qualified on the free seat? Okay, so just to let y'all know, at our age, you know how we have minimum distributions out your IRA, once you're 65? You can take that minimum distribution, and if you let them write the check directly to her, you don't have to pay taxes on that distribution out your IRA. How's that for a plug? Friendly CPA.
I want to talk to you after this meeting, lady.
That was a great way.
Do you have or need volunteers?
Yes, I do have. I have a group of volunteers, a core group that has been with me since 2006, and we've been adding on. Absolutely, we will take volunteers anytime. We do from anything from helping when the kids get back to, helping with the crafts, helping serve food, helping with the activities. If a charter captain would like to have a deckhand, if somebody would like to be a deckhand that goes on that boat with the charter captain, we can do that too. Good question.
How do you become a volunteer?
Call me. Same thing. Just message me through the wishtofish.org, or you can get my number from Doc and just give me a call.
Anybody else, guys?
Donated over $1,000, and I can't tell you how much we appreciate that. You have no idea how far that money goes in putting one child on a boat, 2 children. I know you guys, know how much a charter costs, right? I will tell you this, folks like Captain Mike Gallo, Matt McCabe, when we give them money, they say absolutely not. No, you give this to the kids, you give it to the family. We try to pay for gas, the food and all of the activities and stuff, but the captains are mostly saying, we're not doing this for that. We're doing this because we love to do it. We want to see those kids go out and have a good time and us not take it for granted. So we're trying to share that love. So that money goes a very long way.
On Wednesday, what's the time? When does it start?
So it's in Venice. The kids will arrive at Venice Marina at 8 a.m. and then they're usually out of there by 2 p.m. They get on, as soon as they get there, we try to get them on the boats as soon as possible. Get their life jackets on, give them a little rundown of the rules, and they're going with their parents. So,
Do you have a head count? Do you know
how many kids? 20.
So they don't spend the night in Venice, it's a one-day trip.
Yes, sir. Yes, on that one. Overnight. So we do have some overnight trips with Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts in different areas, but that one is a one day.
Okay, guys. That's okay.
I'd like to mention one thing. Down at the Big Fish, Big Bass Tournament in City Park, they have a flea market, and several of us went last year, and I don't know what's the date of it, but it's a good thing to go. People come in there to buy used tackle, and it's good for them to have people like us who know something about tackle to help them put it together. I'm gonna wave my flag. Last year there I sold over 15 rod and reel combinations.
Wow. Is it in Flavia?
No, it's in New Orleans and City Park.
Big Bass. And then the Big Bass Rodeo is the oldest freshwater fishing tournament in the country, and so we started doing the fishing flea market maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, and folks are lined up. Before we open, they are lined up ready. They know they're going to get a good deal, but they know to get quality stuff too.
Okay, so every month, for the last several months, we've been auctioning off chancing off these rods that's contributed by TDOT here. So just so that y'all know, all of that money goes directly to the Wish to Fish Foundation, okay?
The winner of the base cast, the young lady over there.
Now you gotta take a fish.
your name, then what you want.
Folks, what's the chances? Both the ladies won a rod. Unbelievable. One won the baitcaster rod. She won the baitcaster rod. She won the spinning rod.
No, but you can, yeah.